Boy, we're hungry. All that running gets the hunger going. Oh, also, all that lava makes our hands burn if we're not using our gloves. Alright, so one thing at a time. Yeah, so that at that point we've eaten so much of the 3 things that are in the bag that we're not getting any haunches from eating it. So we go back to the raspberry, we get a little bit. What's that? What's going on down there? Huh, I don't know. Alright. So yeah, without the seared tank, heaps of love inside Vanna. Yeah, the text from Frosty Tools is pretty cool. It's a very clever bot. Without the seared tank, we would be carrying just 1 bucket of lava is all we could carry, right? Anything else in our inventory would burn us. So at least this way we can carry 4 whole buckets, which is actually not a lot, but it's what we're dealing with. Huh. All right. Just in time to sleep again. Alright, so we can put this back. There we go, and that'll do its thing. Put our bed back. And sleep the night away. Alright, what do we get? We got strength and well fed. Nice. Alright, so we don't quite need these right now. We got a lot of seared bricks, so we're going to be able to make a big old smeltery. We're trying to get up to 360 seared stone right now, so that we can pour a block. Although we have 18 somethings. It's not 18 liters. 18 milliliters? Millibuckets? Probably 18 millibuckets. So once all of this melts down, we might have enough. And we might even have enough lava to do that. So we're going to leave that for a minute. And let's look at the quests. So going back to Stone Age, there were a bunch of things. One we did. Oh yeah, we should claim the reward. I think. Oh yeah, we were running around before, and our inventory was full of stuff. So yeah, so we got some plum jelly sandwiches. So we'll eat those for a little bit. Put those coins away. Huh. And what else? So over here is the sleeping bag, which is really nice. There's a bunch of steps though. There's also the saddle. Saddle's good. So tanned leather is a whole thing. We need 4 leather. How much leather do we have? Yeah, we get some leather. Okay. And we probably have some string. And woven cotton. 5 and some cotton. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright, so let me how do I do that? I go here and I hit A, that bookmarks the recipe. And then click that, and there we go. Alright, it just pulls it from the inventory. Okay, anyway. There we go. And then quest. Now we need a drying rack. Okay, so we need slabs of some kind. So we need a plank and a saw. We might actually have that. Hold on. Let me bookmark the recipe here. There we go. We also need wood screws. Okay, so we need short wood sticks. So we need a stick and a buzz saw, or a chainsaw, or a saw. Yeah, okay, just a normal saw and a stick. Can we put that stuff away? Good. Do we have sticks? Let's take some wood here. Alright, so is it like this? Yep. I'll make a few. Screw. Okay. Oh, that used the file up a little bit. Alright, and then we need some kind of slab. Okay, right. We already saw that recipe. 2, 3. It's just like when we made the cobblestone slab, except it's 1 to 2. Alright. So we'll get an extra one. Probably, honestly, you're going to need multiple drying racks, but we'll just do one for right now. Alright. So, and then bound leather is this recipe. And then tanned leather, we put it on the drying rack. Alright, so bound leather uses that woven cotton. And then we'll just hang it right there, and it'll be tanned. All right, great. So we're just waiting on that, and we can get some iron or loot bag. I don't know, one of the two. And that will let us look at these other quests, which is a good thing. So what we should do now, though, is we should make oak drawers. So the question is, okay, it's slab and a chest. That's good. Now the 1x2 oak drawers. Okay, so just different configurations of slabs and chests to make one. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7. But we need 4 of each for the quest. So we need a lot of chests. 28 chests and a bunch of slabs. Where did I put that flint? There we go. It's almost enough flint. Right, because we need, what, 1 flint per... whoops. 1 flint per chest? Honestly, let's see. First, I think we can recover a couple of the chests. Yes. There we go. So now we need 26 chests to do this properly. How many can we make? 1. All right. And we need slabs. So here's a question for you. Is there a more efficient way now to make wood? That's... Can we look at... Can we just have a normal... Okay. Oak. There we go. Recipes to make oak planks. Okay, there is one with the saw. Hey, look, we get double the material. Okay. I could have probably just guessed that it's gonna break that way. Here's the thing, though. Is this worth it? Okay, that's only a little bit of durability. Is it that way? Okay. Good. Alright, so let's make an oak drawer. We needed 4, so there's 3. And I think we just need another chest, right? Which we can make now. We can make a few of them. Alright, cool. And 1 more drawer. So the drawers are really great because you can put a lot of one kind of thing in them. So we could, for instance, take... What's something we have a lot of? Oh yeah, I know. Cobblestone. Oh, right. So now we double right click. There we go. Now it has 832 cobblestone. Can we fit all the cobblestone here into this? Yes. Maybe even more. Let's see. I don't know what the limit is off the top of my head. You're so full. A lot of spaghetti. Was it with meatballs? You had some Parmesan on top? You ate too much spaghetti. Is there such a thing? Really? Oh, you don't have any parm? Oh no. Alright, what else are we gonna put? We got these drawers now. We can put all kinds of things in there. The thing is that like we don't have, like, besides the cobblestone, we don't have a lot of one thing. Except maybe dirt over here. We got some dirt. We can put dirt in a drawer, and maybe gravel would be good. Maybe even clay, although we don't have a lot of clay. We could. Or sand. Sand would be a thing that we should have a lot of, but we don't. Gravel. Oh, there we go. There we go. And the cool thing, one of the best features of the drawers is you can double right click and it'll take everything in your inventory and put it into the drawer until it's full. So it's just really great. You know, you gather a bunch of resources, then you come in and you dump everything in. This is the storage drawers mod, so there should be like a controller so that you can have a single block that like touches all of the drawers, and you just double right click the block, and everything that can go into any of the drawers just gets sucked out of your inventory and put into the drawers, and it's very nice. I'm gonna guess that we're not gonna be able to make that anytime soon. You ate a bunch because I was hungry, and after making you noticed there was no parm. We have a thing from I feel like the number of times in like the last week that I have mentioned Costco has been too many times, but we have a big thing of like big like big shreds of Parmesan in like a screw top container. Not that cheap powdery stuff. Although, you know what's better is having like a wedge and, you know, microplaning it. Anyway. Sponsorship incoming. Yeah, no. Oh, now we have speed. We got speed too. Yeah, so... now we have a lot more. Okay, cool. Take these chests back and we can turn them into more drawers. More drawers. More and more and more drawers. You'd love a cheese sponsorship, any cheese, to be honest. Sure. Cheese is great. And not just when you're grating it. I'm not sorry. That's the comment the cheese companies are looking for. Yeah, sure. Okay, so anyway. Oh yeah, there's a couple more things in there. Sponsored by cheese in no time. Yeah, big cheese. Big cheese. Alright. Okay, so... we didn't use all the lava this way. Oh! Thank you for the
Jake
bits.
underscore jar dashing just cheered 100 bits. Cheese puns?
Cheese puns? Cheese puns. Well, it's not a pun. I don't have any more. It's more of a off the cuff sort of thing, you know? It's without rhyme or reason. See? Alright, we made a thing. It's a seared stone. I don't know why I'm seeing there's something flashing up there. Or it's my imagination. Nah, it's fine. Okay, so multi-block goals. We're working on this. We got the seared stone. Oh yeah, we don't have a casting table because we didn't get credit for holding this. Or no, because it's a crafting task. We have to craft it. The good news is we have 2 seared bricks in the thing, so we can craft it singly. Yeah, we're making this. We got all the stuff for it. There we go. 1 casting table that we made ourselves. Is it a bit blurry? What specifically is blurry? Is it the stream? Is it the camera? Alright, well, we also got a tame leather. Your headset died? You can't hear anything. Oh no. It's not blurry, don't trust Mark C? Okay. Made me nervous. Alright, so we finally completed this. It only took like a stream and some change. We're gonna take the aluminum. Oh no, it's not a choice. We just get it all. Alright, so claim those rewards. Never trust Marksy. He will get you banned too. Oh, wow. So, game. Can we have rewards? Okay, we have them. It's just desynced. There we go. Okay. Cool. Join me in getting banned, guys. Hey, Death Row. Hello. How was the rest of your stream? Oh, and Marksy, how was the rest of your stream? I forgot to ask. All right, and in fact, who do you have in chat? There's some other people here, but lots of streamers here. Welcome. It was fun? Great. You still can't hear anything? Well, I'm talking. Other people must be able to hear me. Don't give up. Hold on. Automod. That is not an innuendo, I'll have you know. I mean, Death Row did say something about hentai, but there you go. Foxy Blue has added the term beat. Great. One time we had to add, what did we have to add? Never mind. We don't need to talk about this. Yeah. Okay, so, jeez. What am I even doing? I'm gonna get rid of the loot bags. Those can go off to the side. Let's plant the other ore berries. We need to do something with the tanned leather here in a minute. There's just so much to do. And limited attention span. So we only have 6 crops. Okay, we'll do that soon. Let's figure out what can we do with the tanned leather. So we should have completed a quest. Back in Stone Age now. There we go. And we can choose. I mean, this stuff is good, but the loot bag could be anything. What's in the bag? I don't know. So, let's... Oh, wow, I have a lot of these coins. Let's see, loot bag goes in there. Coins go in there. Alright. And that... Look at this. We can either make a saddle. Or, and we can spawn a horse in. Okay, cool. Or we can, I mean, we can do all these things, right? But we can make a, some kind of backpack. Ooh, 15 slots. And a miner's backpack. Also 15 slots, just for different things, I guess. I guess. Or we can make a sleeping bag. So yeah, we need more tan leather. We need 3 for this. We need at least one for this. Oh, Marcy. Thank you for the resub.
Trixie just subscribed for 2 months. Oh wow.
Oh wow. You still can't hear anything. Really? You might need to buy a new headset. But you don't know what I'm saying because you can't hear me. Alright, so we only need 1 for a saddle. And we just need a piece of carpet. And we need some iron rings. From an iron rod. From a... Okay. We could probably do that. Shall we get a horse? Oh, you plugged in your old headset? Can you hear me now? So, are we gonna get a horse? Well, are we gonna get a saddle and then get a horse? Or... Yes, but it's still blurry. Put on your glasses. Or, let's see, we need 3 tan leather for a sleeping bag. So I think, there you go. Some derpy dancing. Even when you, okay. I feel like I'm being pulled in several directions. But first thing we need to do is sleep before stuff spawns. First thing we need to do. And then we need to make more bound leather. So we need to make more of this. This is basically the game. You make a thing. That lets you make a thing. That lets you make a thing. That lets you make a thing. You've not had a haircut in over a month. It's definitely rough. When did I have my hair done? It's been... It might have been almost a month now. Do you often get your haircut? I only ever get my haircut when I'm getting it bleached and colored and all of that. So it's only a few times a year. Bi-weekly. Wow. What am I doing? So I get this. I want to make more of the drying racks. That's right. We got 4 of these. Let's make 3 more drying racks. So we need more screws. How far along are we right now? In terms of the game or in terms of the hair? Because, I mean, it was already, like, you know, this long. The game. Well, that's a good question. How far along are we? In one sense, we've entered the Steam Age. We've made some of the stuff, although we've not made steam yet. But we've... Excuse me. But we made some stuff. Do you want to hear like mine? I mean, anything is possible. But we still have not done all the stuff in the Stone Age. That's kind of what we're going back and doing now. Lots of utilities. You can get away, maybe. There you go. Maybe it'll already be this color. And, you know, going around doing stuff. But you can see here, like, we are 55 hours into the game. And we're on tier 0.5. Like, it's going to be hundreds of hours or more per tier. All the way up to tier 9. This is like a 5,000 hour mod pack. Not to, like, complete everything, just to get to the end. Of course, once you get to the end, completing everything is not a big deal. I think. Although I don't know what all the quests are. Honestly, the quests exist so that you have some hope of actually understanding what to do. A base tour. Well, here's the house. It has chests. We have some tables from Tinker's Construct. You should be familiar with these. You said you've used Tinker's Construct before. We got a cauldron in here for washing things. Yep. We have a crafting station so that you can, you know, put stuff in and leave it, and it keeps its inventory. Cool stuff. We have a very simple smeltery set up here. We have our farm. We have some jungle trees. And we just now have some drawers as of 10 minutes ago. And we have this coal coke oven that makes charcoal, and then I think if we have actual coal we can put in and make coke, and it makes greasewood oil. You're probably familiar with this too, because I think this is a thing in older mod packs. And we got some yeah. It's early days. You know, 50 something hours in, it's early days. Anyway, so back to what I was doing. I want to make 3 more drying racks, so we need screws. To make screws, we need shortwood sticks. To make shortwood sticks, we need sticks. Oh, it's my head. So every time I die, I get my head. Yeah, every time I die, I get head, and I put it on the outside of the house. Well, I mean, that's not impossible. But for that to happen... Oh, yeah. So... have I only died once? I thought I died twice. I don't know. Okay, well, there's only one head here. There should be more, maybe. There will be more eventually, I'm sure. At some point, I'm gonna make this into a multiplayer, and like put it on a server. Right now, it's just local, which is really nice because I can just like hit escape and pause the game, which you can't if it's multiplayer. But at some point, we're gonna need. Would I ever consider doing hardcore in this pack? I don't know. In like other modded or like vanilla Minecraft? Sure. Yeah, it might give me a heart attack. Okay, so we got some screws. How many screws do we need? We needed, we're gonna make 3 of these, right? So we need 6 screws. So we need 1 more screw. So we need 2 more shortwood sticks. We do get 2 at a time. Okay. We're going to go there, and there, and there. And that's in the way. There we go. So we got 6 screws. And with the screws, There we go. And our screwdriver. This game takes you back. Yep. I mean, this is from a pretty old version of Minecraft as well. This is 1.7. All right. So the drying rack should also be really familiar, and probably this mechanism of like making the bound leather and tanning it is pretty common in older mod packs. What else are we doing? So we're doing that. We're gonna also, let's see, we're done making drawers for now. The 1x1 drawers. Let's make the 1x2 drawers. Okay, we need more slabs. We still need to go out and expand our smeltery. Gonna make, I guess, one of these. So the 1x2 drawers are nice in that, so they hold the same amount of stuff, but they hold two types of things. Pretty much everything is familiar so far except for the chest x-ray thing. Yeah, so there was an item we got as a quest reward that is in over here. It's the hollow glasses. Yeah, quality of life things. I mean, because they know this is an older version of Minecraft, and people are used to either things that are in vanilla or things that are in newer mods, and so there are some things they've brought back. Although other mod packs I've played, they have something similar to this, but it's usually like at the top of the screen. This one is actually like you can see like 3D models of the items, which is a little different than what I'm used to. But it's cool. Look at all the different food items we have, and this is not everything. There's so much stuff. Anyway, what are we gonna put in this drawer? Maybe oak. There we go. And some other kind of wood. I thought I seen a smeltery on your Discord. Oh wait, I see it now. Was there a smeltery on my Discord? Jungle wood? Oh wait, no, I did that wrong. Okay, so we can sneak and left click to take out a stack at a time. But yeah, so now we can put jungle wood down there at the bottom. We can put oak at the top. There we go. So, I am the black one behind you that you need crap for. Yep, this one. Yeah. So we spent a lot of time. Well, it was some very tedious time because in this pack you have to use water. So and buckets are pretty hard to come by. So and you just gotta like bucket one bucket at a time of water to make the grout and the blocks and everything. Yeah. Lots of sand, lots of gravel. Especially because there's some sand that way, like 100 something blocks away. Oh yeah, the torch trick. Yeah, if we had a desert nearby, that would be really good. And the clay. The clay's not too bad. There's lots of clay around. Clay is the thing that there's a lot of nearby. Okay, so we are gonna expand this. I'm just gonna go ahead and go probably out one more block. I think will be good. Yeah, you're. I mean, some things really stick with you, right? And the Tinker Smeltery stuff is very handy, very powerful. Although I'm not sure how far it's going to go in this pack. Like we're gonna quickly. That broke cactus. Oh well. Oh, and it's night. Oh, and I hit the wrong key, and I'm still hitting the wrong key. This keyboard. All right.
We create things as a reflection of the struggle. To study our perception of self. That way,
I'm gonna keep my cactus fence here. Keep the mobs at least coming from this direction. Although, I guess if they run into the smeltery, it'll be fine. All right. So yeah, same thing. I have been putting off actually harvesting from that. You got to keep checking up on the pupper. She's due her litter either today or tomorrow. All right, making you nervous? Yeah, that's exciting. All right, and then we go up. And we can go up quite a ways. What are you gonna do, Fox? Are you gonna go to England? I'm sure there's a way to ship a dog internationally. Fees would be a thing, though. All right, we can go. What are we doing? We're doing 12 per layer. I guess I could do one more layer. I don't think it's needed right now. We'll leave it like that. And put the rest of the stuff away here. I was just thinking it would be cool. So I know a thing that exists for the drawer mod is like a key, so you can lock the item that's in it. So not like lock it so you can't take stuff out, but so that it'll remember what the item is. Like if I were to take the last sand from this, like it forgets that it had sand in it, so anything could go in there. But yeah. I am guessing that is something that we can't make quite yet. There it is. A drawer key. Okay. Some kind of saw. Can we use a normal saw? Yes. We need to upgrade. Okay, we need a gold bolt. That is... Okay, that's doable. Whoops. Okay, we need a piston and a drawer. And a screwdriver and some kind of... It looks like maybe... Will I be doing any magic? Yes. In fact, Thaumcraft is in the pack. You might be able to tell because it has the silverwood and great tree. There's a hole right there. Great tree in the pack. But I know specifically some parts of the progression of the quests are locked behind doing stuff in Thaumcraft. So there's obligatory magic in this. We in fact must do magic to progress. It's just a little ways away. Okay, so we get credit, right, for making one of the drawers, one of the 1x2 drawers. Yeah. Okay. Let's make one of the 2x2 drawers. Okay, we can make one. There we go. So, yeah. I mean, one is nice. Having like dozens of them mean we could actually put all of our stuff away and not use chests. But we're not quite there yet. Cotton is a thing. Excuse me. It's interesting that these progression now makes it a lot more fun than it used to find. I get stuck because I wouldn't know what to make. Yeah, in this pack especially, because there's just so much. There's so many kinds of materials. There are... let's look at ores. Ore. I mean, first of all, there's just a ton of different things. Can we have a sense of ores? So also bees. I'm searching for ore, and there's 24 pages of stuff, right? Here we go. Some magnesium ore, sulfur ore, vanadium ore, iron ore, cobalt ore, nickel, zinc, gallium, arsenic, Indium, made up things. Yeah, it's got the it's productive bees is the pack. No, it's forestry. And in newer mod packs, in newer versions of Minecraft, there's a mod called productive bees. But this is, yeah, it's like a whole periodic table plus made up things. Because, so like if we look at this ore, we can see. Okay, there's a magic ritual for that. Hold on, where is? There we go, vein stats. So like this material, niobium ore, is mineable in these worlds. On Triton, Make, Bernard F. So we're talking about like Vega B. So like we're going to different star systems, different planets to be able to mine some of the stuff. Yeah, this has rockets. One of the in-game things to bake, this is like 5,000 hours in, is a Stargate. That's like the ultimate. It's like the ultimate thing to show that you've beaten the pack is to make a Stargate and then another one, as in like the movie and the TV show Stargate, that thing. Which means yes, there is an Aquila in this pack. Anyway, it's really exciting, but it's gonna be. I mean, at the rate I'm going, it's gonna be years. So, let's put the cotton away. There we go. Yeah. Double click. There we go. So, what next? All right. So I was waiting for some leather. There we go. Now we can do things. I want to open the quest book and we'll go back to, we're at Stone Age. Let's make a saddle. So I'll just bookmark the recipes here. The shack will need upgrading soon. That's going to burn a lot of hours. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of bases. So one of the things, I mean, I want to have a nice looking base. Like we pretty this up just with a chisel and some silverwood planks and stuff like that. But I'm not going to spend a ton of time like doing a really fancy base because we're just going to move on. And we're going to be like, okay, now we have this technology, we can do this. Until we get to the point where we have something that looks really nice and is expandable. But that's going to be, in the future. What I'm probably going to try to do is I'm going to try to find time in between streams to like do some of the grindier stuff to get materials and that sort of thing. More exploration, which is pretty grindy. Although one of the things we're trying to do right now is get a horse so that we can we make carpet? Do we have wool? I believe we have wool. It's just not the right kind of wool. Can we can make wool from string, which we had string. I guess can we not make wool from string? Nope. Okay. How do we make wool? Oh, we have wool. Okay, there we go. Let's make. How much carpet was it? One of the things that's kind of I've not figured out the trick to making it work really well on this is a lot of things you can make with a lot of different kinds of materials, and a lot of the times it's just like the same form, just with a different material. Sometimes it's not, and figuring all of that out is something that's just it's gonna take time. Okay, so anyway, we want probably not iron rings, not peg iron rings, iron rings. So iron rings are made out of we use a hammer and a file and an iron rod. And the iron rod is made with a file and an iron ingot. So we need an iron ingot. We're down to one. Wait. So we're going to need two, aren't we? Okay, let's see. File. Our file durability is getting kind of low. All right, 6:32 is nighttime. All right. So, back to the saddle. Iron ring. All right, now we can make this. We can make 2. But you have to have the file on the hammer to do that. And now, we have a saddle. All right, that's done. Now we need a lead. I think I have a slime ball, actually. Let's see. So if we go here... there we go. I'll make a lead. Cool. And then the third thing was a fence. So... I did make a bunch of fences at one point. I probably don't have any left. I probably used them all. I don't think I actually showed that on camera, but at one point I was like, okay, we should go capture some cows, like for leather. And so I did that off stream. So there's a little pen over that way with some cows in it, hopefully still. All right, so let us make a fence. Okay. Oh, that. Okay. So it has to be specifically that way. Great. All right. So how do we make you? We can. Okay. So we have some options. If we have a screwdriver and we want to use some screws, but we'd have to use iron screws, we can make fences that way. There's some fancier things here we could do, but I guess we'll just do it this way. Do we have sticks? No. Can we make sticks this way? This way? This way. Nope, okay. Now hopefully it's okay if it's an acacia fence. It's not. It's not okay. Okay. Well, let's try again. I use the rest of that acacia to make a some more sticks. Yeah. Also, I don't need that wool in my inventory. There we go. There we go. A fence. Alright, so now we get a loot bag. A Steam Mage loot bag. We get some coins, and we get a spawn egg. A quicker way to get around. So, we want to... for now, I'm just going to put the ore berries and stuff in here. We'll come back and plant those at some point. Generally speaking, so these loot bags, let's talk about that really quick. So the loot bags are really cool because you can enchant them. We can't. I don't have enchanting stuff, but you can enchant them. And it basically what it does is there's a chance for a bunch of different things. Here, if I hit U, and we look at loot bag here. So here's all the different stuff that can spawn from a loot bag. Now some of these things are considered junk. Contains trash, yes. I don't know that it says which things it considers junk, but less valuable things, maybe it's... I'm not sure. But anyway, if you enchant it, you remove the chance of it being junk or trash items. Maybe like a furnace is junk? I don't know. But without the enchant, we just right-click. Hey, look, we got 10 iron ore. It's not bad. Like right now, that's 10 iron. In the future, that could be a lot more. And other byproducts. Yeah, so this is the Gregtech ore processing tree. This is how you take iron ore and you process it. You can macerate it into crushed iron ore, which you can put into a chemical bath and get nickel dust and purified iron ore. and sodium persulfate. It can go into an ore washing plant, so you get purified iron ore, and 11% chance of nickel dust, and then so on and so forth. So you can get like tin and iron and nickel from iron ore if you have all the machinery, which I don't have any of that. What is this? Oh, okay. So I got more than just the iron ore. What else did I get from the loot bag? I think. Okay, so the Pan of Doom. Okay. Is 12 attack damage versus our current 7. It's Reinforced 2, Auto Smelt, Lifesteal 2, Sharpness. Tool level, I mean, it's a brand new tool, so it has to be used to level up. But the repair material is steel, so we'll have to. I'm gonna use this because if we need to fight, that's good. 12 attack damage is good, but unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to repair it until we have steel. So it's good while we can. All right, iron ore goes up there. So here's our ores so far. Oh, hey, look at that. That starts in 4 minutes. All right, so we got a couple minutes. Let's try this whole horse thing out, huh? I mean, if you've seen Minecraft, you've seen a horse, right? I mean, we still have to tame it, right? Okay. Look, this is gonna happen. Just get used to it. Yeah. I'm not giving up. F5, there we go. Hey, alright. Well, it kicked me off, but it has hearts. Alright. And I have a saddle. There we go. Alright, we got a horse. And it's not too slow. Beats walking. All right, and with that, we're ready for doing some exploring.